Hey, Farrington fan. Sorry for the delay. We had some technical difficulties again. It's always a challenge trying to get streaming live here. We are in the bottom of the first inning. There's no score. Cody led off with a double to left center field. And we have our second batter here in the bottom of the second inning, in Kai Keamo. So Kai is the center fielder for today's game. Cody led off with a double, and then got over to third base via a wild pitch. Our count is full to Kai Keamo with 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball up high. Kai Keamo gets on base via walk. So we got runners on the corners at first and third here in the bottom of the first inning. Next batter is Ehu Sanchez. He is today's starting pitcher for the Governors. Ball in the dirt, wild pitch. Kai Keamo scoots on over to second base. Runners now at second and third. Nobody out. Ground ball chopper. High to third baseman. Got it. Not in time. That is a base hit. That was a high chopper. Scoring on the play was Cody Pelor. So the Governors lead it here in the bottom of the first inning, 1-0. We got runners at first and second. Kai Keamo was able to get safely at second base. And because of that high chopper, Ehu Sanchez was able to beat the throw to first base. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Ehu Sanchez, and that is number 12, Loel Albino. So we got runners at first and second, 1 run already in the bottom of the first inning. The Governors lead 1-0. For those joining in today's game, sorry about it. We ran into some problems. I had to restart our stream. We are in the bottom of the first inning. Runners at first and second. Pickoff move just to check to see what the runners was doing by the pitcher. Batter is number 17, Jaden Soriano. Pitches up high for ball 1. Oh, ball is driven to the center field gap. It's a home run. Whoa, that was a well-hit ball by Soriano, and he hit it right in the gap between right center field, and it carries the fence for a 3-run home run. That's the 5th home run by the Governors in 4 games. That was a nice shot by Soriano. He got all of that one, man. That was a nice line drive. Wasn't sure if it was going to be able to carry the fence. Seemed like it might have stayed in the park, but it was just high enough, so got over for a 3-run home run. The Governors lead here in the bottom of the first inning, 4-0, and there's still nobody out. Pitch is outside for ball one. Batter is number 22, Landon Furukawa. If you remember last game against Roosevelt, Landon hit the game-winning walk-off three-run home run to give the Governors a 9-6 victory over the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Swing and foul at the plate. Counts 1-1. On the mound for Moanalua is Miyashiro. I only have this first initial in Z. He's a lefty. Pitches down low for ball three. 3-1 to Furukawa. Ball is outside. Oh! Correction. Umpire calls that. We are full count, 3-2 to Furukawa. Oh, sharply hit through the infield. Between the third baseman and shortstop, Landon Furukawa is on with a single. We have timeout on the field, as I believe that is Timmy Arakawa, who's coming up to talk to the pitcher. Z Miyashiro. Joining me here in the booth is former Kalani head coach, Shannon Hirai. Okay, here you go. The batter at the plate is number 29, Ryan Morale. Pickoff attempt. Landed is in there safely. Swing and a miss. Strike one to Morale. If you're just joining us, if you found our channel, sorry about that. I had to stop the original stream. It wasn't broadcasting, so I restarted it. We are in the bottom of the first inning. That pitch is wide for ball one. 1-1 to count to Morale. So I have to start the stream over again. We are in the bottom of the first. There's no outs. Governors are leading 4-0. So Jaden Soriano hit a big 3-run home run to right center field. That was a laser shot. It's another ball to Morale. 2-1. Inside pitch is fouled to the left side of the field. Brings the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is up high. Ball 3. Full count. Check the stream before we see if it's good enough. Coming in as a center field, it falls in front of him for a base hit. Brian Morale muscled that pitch. He got jammed, but that ball went pretty far. But it fell just in front of the fielder. He couldn't get it, so it's a single for Morale. We have runners at first and second. Landon is at second base. He got on board with a single, and Ryan yet with another single. Plate is number 8, Kaimana Workmeister. Swing and foul right back here at the backstop. Okay. Correct. No balls, 1 strike to Kaimana Workmeister. Runners at first and second base. Ooh. Swing and a miss. Pitch was on the outside part of the plate. Kaimana couldn't reach that one. So Kaimana is behind. No balls and 2 strikes. There's nobody out in this inning here. We're still in the bottom of the first. Governor's lead 4-0. Oh! Pitch. It's called a strike. Catcher misses it. That's going to be a pass ball. Kaimana goes down on as a strikeout, but Furukawa and Morale advances to second and third. Next up, we got number 26, Tuan Pham. First pitch is a little inside and high, called for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Pham. Pham is a little tired. He had an AP exam today. American was lit, AP lit. Pitch is up high for ball 2. Again for ball 3. 3-0 to Tuan Pham. What is Tuan is what? Gonna be third base or second base? Oh, second base. Yeah, Roscoe's not here. I think because second base. Yeah. Pitch is down low for ball 4. So bases are loaded. With 1 out, batter is Rafael Bergantinos. Bergantinos is the Governor third baseman for today. Pitch is inside for ball 1. Moanalua has their corners up. They're going to be playing home. Middle is playing for 2. Bases are loaded. Governor's lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. 1 out. Pitch is up and in for ball 2. Miyashiro is calling for a timeout. Gets it. Wants to talk it over with his catcher. That's Farrington's lineup. Oh, okay, thanks. Dawson Sugawa is the Moanalua catcher out there. That's not his number, though. Catcher is it's position 2, yeah. Number 14. Coach Arakawa, assistant coach Arakawa, is calling for a trainer. So the Farrington trainer is going to be coming out to look at Miyashiro here, the pitcher. So the trainer for today is Mari Kong. They're looking at Miyashiro here. Something going on with his shoulder. Apparently, it might be an injury that he sustained earlier. That would explain some of his wildness that he's experiencing today. So we are in the bottom of the first inning here. Governors lead 4-0. We got the bases loaded, 1 out. They're looking at the pitcher, Miyashiro, who apparently has some kind of injury to his left shoulder, where he's at least feeling some kind of discomfort or pain there. Moanalua started off the. Oh, we're going to have a change here. So Miyashiro is not going to continue. We're going to have a new pitcher on the mound in Dylan Sano.
7-26.
Pitcher here. So Moanalua started off the game with a single. That was a base hit up the middle by their center fielder, Chad Owens Jr. The next batter, Dawson Sugawa, was struck out on 4 pitches. And then Owens was picked off for out number 2. On the mound was Sanchez. He threw the ball over to first base. They got the runner in a pickle, and they got him out. So that was 2 down. And then the third batter, Kobe Casinas, struck out looking. So no runs for Amenehunes in the top of the first. Now we're in the bottom. First pitch is a strike by Sano over. So the batter is Rafael Bergantinos. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, the bases are loaded. Oh. Pitch inside. I thought it was going to hit Bergantinos, but it does not. Brings the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Right field is playing really shallow. Pitch is over for a strike. Runs the count full. Right fielder is playing shallow, and also the center fielder is playing shallow. A base hit here could cause some damage if he gets to the fence. High pitch is hacked at by Bergantinos, and it goes foul over into Lanakila's yard over there. Lanakila Elementary, that is. Count remains full. Inside pitch is hit foul again. Bragantino stays alive. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning. All outside. That was really close. Could have gone either way, but nonetheless, that's an RBI for Bragantino's. As Furukawa scores in from third and everybody else advances. We're back to the top of the order in number 22, Cody Pilor. Cody started off this inning with a double. With the right-handed pitcher, Cody switches over to the left side. Ball is popped up, giving chase to the third baseman, but just out of reach. Good hustle by the Moanalua third baseman, number 15, Rylan Lee. So the Governors have batted around the order here. Back to the top of the order. 1 out in the inning. Bases are loaded. 5-0 Governors. Curveball stays outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, Cody just gets under that. Drives the ball foul to it's coming back into play. It's fair. That's a hit. It's a fair ball. Oh, they get Tuan out at third base on a fielder's choice. Oh, 2 outs now. Question is here. They said that there was an infield fly called on that hit on that foul ball there. So the Governor bench didn't hear or didn't see the signal for the infield fly. So by calling the infield fly rule, the batter is automatically out. Therefore, there is no force play. So they have to tag the runner. So they tagged Tuan at third base. Originally just stepped on the base thinking that it was just a drop pop fly. But because of the infield fly, they had to tag Tuan out. So runner does score on the play because they didn't tag Tuan until after the play. So run scores. So we have 6 Governors that crossed the plate in this bottom of the first inning. Kind of unusual way to end this first inning here. Coach Eric is over there on the field arguing his point that the ball was foul, but however, they call it regardless. If they call an infield fly, it's a umpire judgment call. It didn't help that the ball came in. So actually, the proper call would have been infield fly if fair, and the ball did end up fair. So the umpires are holding their ground, and Coach Eric still doesn't understand the call, but that's a proper call on the field. Infield fly if fair, the ball did end up fair. Runner from third did score, giving the Governors 6 runs. So we are going to the top of the second inning here with the score: Moanalua 0, Farrington 6. This batter is first pitch is driven to right center field. Might carry the fence, and it does. And that was a T. Hathaway. He hits an opposite field bomb. That Tavin? Hathaway. Number 40. Good sized kid there. Hit that ball right center field, Apple, for a solo home run. First pitch is a strike. Ball in the dirt for ball 1-1-1. The batter is Landon Kimura. He is Moanalua's right fielder. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kimura. Pitch up high and outside for ball 2, 2-2. So getting the start today on the mound is Kamaehu Sanchez, who normally is the catcher. Ball is hit foul. Count remains at 2-2. Ball outside. Full count. Three balls, 2 strikes to Landon Kimura. Again, ball hit foul. He goes into that parking lot. Possible chance of hitting someone's car there. Full count. Oh. Breaking ball stays high and goes over the head of Kimura. Draws the walk with a base on ball. Next is number 13, Nate Alvaro. He is the Menehune second baseman. Foul ball heading in the same direction to that parking lot. Ball hit up in the air, is popped up, giving chase. Oh, got him out. That's a nice double play there. What happened, it was just out of the reach of the screen, was the ball was popped up right into no man's land over first base. Giving chase was Tuan Pham. It looked like he was just about to catch the ball, but Ryan Morale called him off for out number 1, and then he quickly threw it over to Landon Furukawa at first base to double off the runner. So we got 2 down now. Fastball is outside for ball 1. That was a tough play. 2 guys running onto that pop-up there. Ball 2. Fastball stays outside. This batter is Gavin. Oh, Ryan Lee. Batter's number 15. Third baseman Rylan Lee. He's a lefty batter here. It hits that ball. Foul ball there. Counts 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Menehune scored 1 run in this inning with a leadoff batter. Hathaway with a bomb. There's another drive. But giving chase is Kai Keamo. Makes a nice grab there in the hole in between right center field for out number 3. So for the Menahunes in the top of the second inning, scored 1 run on 1 big hit, and that was that home run by Hathaway. There were no Farrington errors and no runners left on base. So after 1.5 innings, your score, Moanalua 1, Farrington 6.
Kailua not playing up today. Kailua beating Castle 1-0. Yeah.
Leading off the Governors here in the bottom of the second inning is the center fielder, number 1, Kai Ke'amo. Curve ball is inside for ball 1. Kai didn't know which way to move and just got out of the way at the last second. Foul ball. Ball hits our backstop here. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kai Ke'amo. Trying a different angle today. I don't have my transmitter. Curveball stays inside for ball 2. Pitch catches the corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. That was a curve ball that Kai was able to foul off, so he stays alive with the count 2-2. Fisted foul again, popped over the fence and hits Lanakila Avenue. Count remains still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kai Ke'amo. Governors lead here 6-1. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch is outside for ball 3, full count. Ball is up high. Kai Ke'amo gets on board via walk. Brings up the next batter. Pitcher, number 3, Ehu Sanchez. Curveball is down low for ball 1 to Sanchez. Runner at first base is Kai Kiamo, who got on via a walk. Oh, ball is squibbed over to first base. His only play is to get Sanchez out at first base for an unassisted out. Kai Kiamo is safely at second base. So we got one on here. The batter is number 17, Jaden Soriano. Curveball is over for a strike. No ball is one strike to Soriano. Kai Kiamo is the base runner over at second base. Fastball is outside for ball one. 1-1, the count to Soriano. Fastball is hit to the shortstop, who throws it over to first base for out number 2. 3, 2 outs. Okay. Kai Kiamo advances on that. He tried to delay a little bit and cause an error by fielding the vision of the shortstop, but he was able to get it cleanly. Batter is number 22, Landon Furukawa. Pitches down low for ball one. Fastball just outside for ball two. 2-0 to Lou Furukawa. Oh, ball is hit. Oh, he goes through the infield. That'll score Kiamo from third base. That's Landon's second hit of the day. It went almost exactly the same spot there between the third baseman and shortstop. Next batter is the right fielder, number 29, Ryan Morale. Curveball breaks over for a strike. So the Governors lead here in the bottom of the second inning, 7-1. One strike to the batter, Morale. Pitches down low for ball one. 1-1 the count to Morale. Runner at first base is Landon Furukawa. Ball in the dirt, but blocked by the catcher. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs in the inning. Furukawa is at first base. Batter is Ryan Morale, the right fielder. Curveball goes behind Morale. Morale is a ball magnet. He got hit in almost every game so far. Three balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Ball in the dirt for ball 4. So we got runners at first and second. Batter is number 8, the Farrington Governors left fielder, Kaimana Workmeister. Coach affectionately calls him Birdie. Haven't figured out how he got that name Birdie, but Kaimana is known as Birdie on the team. Fastball on the outside part of the plate, just catches it for strike one. Swing and caught at the end of the bat there for a foul ball. Unfortunate incident for Kaimana. His car was broken into and all his stuff was gone. I think the only thing that he was able to still retain was his baseball glove. So he doesn't have his good old lucky bat. Trying to figure out which bat is going to bring him some luck now. Oh, pitch swung, foul tip, and caught by the catcher for out number 3. So for the Governors in the bottom of the second inning, they scored 1 run on 1 hit. There were no Moanalua errors and 2 runners left on base. Your score after 2 complete innings, Moanalua Menehunes 1, Farrington Governors 7. Yeah. Okay, this time I did remember to hit record on my camera.
You fill them in maybe.
No, I like to fill them up now. But, oh, yeah. That's it. What number is this one?
Karen?
And then Darren or Gavin. So it means Darren or Gavin? Darren.
And then Igor.
Darren Fukumitsu. Left fielder. Leading off the top of the third inning for Moanalua is the left fielder, number 31, Darren Fukumitsu. First pitch is fouled. 1 strike to Fukumitsu. Was that a breaking pitch? Some kind of took something off. Wasn't his crisp fastball, but it catches the inside corner for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, nice breaking ball catches the corner for strike number 3. That pitch could have been his cutter. Good old eye here, Shannon Hirai, recognized that pitch. Shannon Hirai, a former pitcher himself. Next up is number 2, the shortstop, Slate Higa. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 1. Ball down low for 1-1 to count. Pitch is down low again for 2 balls, 1 strike. We're here in the top of the third inning, 2 down in the inning. Fastball low and inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Was that a strikeout? Whoa, nice play by Furukawa. Ball was sharply hit down the line. Furukawa made a nice grab and got over to first base to get the speedy Higa out at first base for unassisted U3 for out number 2. Hey, we're back to the top of the order for the Menahunes. In center fielder Chad Owens Jr. pitches outside for ball 1. A gusty wind blew one of the tents of the governors up in the air. Ball down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Hopefully there's no damage to that tent there, that pop-up tent. Fastball down low for ball 3. 3-0 to Chad Owens Jr.
And then the second.
He lined up. What did he line up? Fastball right down the middle for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Chad Owens Jr. Strike number 2. Fastball. Count is full with 2 outs. Fastball again is just fouled by Chad Owens Jr. Count remains full, 3-2. Yeah, that's the one that he made a nice catch over there. Oh, breaking ball. Looked pretty good from up here. Pitcher Ehu Sanchez was asking, was that pitch up? Umpire nods its head to agree with him, saying, yep, ball was up. Okay, with 2 outs, runner on first base. Next batter. No, this is number 14, yeah? Dawson Sugawa, the catcher. Ball is up and away. 1 ball, no strikes to the Menehune catcher, Sugawa. Sugawa batting from the left side. Pitches outside again for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Runner at first, 2 down in the inning. Fastball inside for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball outside for 3 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike. To Dawson Sugawa, the Menehune catcher. Got a runner at first base. Runner takes off. Ball. Pitch outside. So Sanchez here with 2 outs. Walks 2 batters here. We're going to have a courtesy runner. Number 1 in Raiden Miguel. So courtesy runner for the catcher. Kobe Casinas. And our next batter is number 30, the first baseman, Kobe Casinas. Runners at first and second. They got on via walk. There's 2 outs in the inning. Score is 7-1 Governors. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by Soriano. One ball, no strikes to Casinas, the big first baseman for Menehune. Fastball, good for a strike. 1-1 the count. Governor shortstop Cody Pelor is playing around with the second baseman, looking for an opportunity to keep him close and maybe do a pickoff move here. Breaking pitch. That looks like a cutter or a slider that goes in the dirt. Giving chase was Casinas for a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Oh, another cutter, slider. This foul tip. Soriano almost held on to that, but couldn't. So we're still at 1 ball, 2 strikes to Casinas. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Some pretty big lead there at second base. Runner takes off. Oh. Stealing on the play. Farrington bench was calling for appealing that Casinas would swing on that pitch. Should have been strike 3, but umpire on the field said nope, it didn't go. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. Stolen base for Chad Owens Jr., who's at third base. Oh, fastball, swing and a miss for out number 3. So in the top of the third inning for the Menehunes, they scored no runs on no hits. There were 2 runners left on base and no Farrington errors. Your score after 2.5 innings, Moanalua 1, Farrington 7. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got 4 strikeouts.
Four Ks, 3 walks, 50 pitches, 31 strikes.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning for the Governors is number 26, Tuan Pham. Tuan, the Governor's third baseman. Pitches up high for ball 1. Oh, pitch is hammered down the line, but foul. Just a little too much to the left there. One ball, one strike to Tuan Pham. Fastball inside again, this time even wider down the left field line. Strike number two. Bench is calling for watch for that breaker. They got one set up for a breaking ball. Two pitches inside, he hammered foul. Oh, got him looking. That was a fastball. So we got one out in the bottom of this third inning. The next batter is the third base. Oh, this is our third baseman, right? Sorry, our third baseman is Rafael Bergantinos. Tuan is our second baseman. Oh, nice hit. Ball is hooking. Oh, nice catch. Out there in left field, that ball was hooking.
Left field is Fukumitsu.
Darren Fukumitsu made a sharp break to his left to the gap, and the ball would hook. And he made a quick adjustment and caught that line drive for out number two. We're at the top of the inning with two outs here. There's a shortstop, number 20, Cody Pelor. Ball outside. Oh, fastball hit up the middle. That's deep. Hitting back at center fielder. Wow, that was a nice shot, but chasing it down was Chad Owens Jr. for out number 3. That was a well-hit ball. That was about, 350, 60? It's 385 to that center field backstop there. It's pretty cool.
About 380.
Yeah, about 380, yeah. He caught it in front of that backstop. That was a line shot. So for the Governors in the bottom of the third inning, scored no runs on no hits. There are no Menehune errors and no runners left on base. Your score after 3 complete innings. Moanalua 1, Farrington Governors 7.
We're talking about that hybrid.
Hybrid what?
Feet.
Oh, over there. The other game. Number 4.
This guy hit the home run.
Yeah.
Hathaway.
Hathaway, DH. Umpire to Ehu Sanchez, the pitcher. They're talking about how Sanchez addresses the rubber on the mound there. Little different rules when you play under a National High School Federation rules versus a book of rules. Fastball over for a strike. The batter is the designated hitter for Moanalua, number 40, Tavin Hathaway. His first at bat, Hathaway bombed an Oppo home run. Another big swing. Was that first pitch?
Yeah, I guess that was the first.
2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Hathaway chokes up on this bat. Fastball inside.
Now the second strike came out.
Okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I guess this is a technique of the Menehunes. Hathaway is choking up a good 2 or 3 inches from the bottom of the bat. Oh! Fastball is hit to center field. Under it is Kai Kiamo, who makes the grab for out number 1. I don't know if it would have made a difference if he was at the bottom of that bat. That bat walk might have gone over, but choking up, he didn't have the same kind of leverage. Anyways, 1 out. The next batter is number 12, the right fielder, Landon Kimura. He takes pitch number 1 for a strike. He choked up kind of a little too much, huh? I'm going to pull you into this conversation here, Coach. Ball in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 to Kimura.
Yes, that's the
Ball is hit to shortstop, Cody Pelor. Throws it over to Landon for out number 2. 6-3 put out. Next batter is number 13, the second baseman, Nate Alvaro. First pitch is fouled onto Lanakila Avenue. They're heading into that parking lot again.
I know it's Coach Eric.
Outside fastball is hit to Ryan Morale, who makes out number 3. F9. So for the Menehunes, in the top of the 4th inning, scored no runs on no hits. There were no Farrington errors and no runners left on base. Your score after 3.5 innings, Moanalua Menehunes 1, Farrington Governors 7.
At least the weather went out.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Looks like it was going to rain. Yeah. We're here in the bottom of the 4th inning, leading off for the Governors is a center fielder. Number 1, Kai Keamo. Breaking pitch is down low for ball 1. Kai has 2 base on balls for today. Fastball lined up the middle. Good shot. Oh, gets through the center fielder. It's a race. Turning second base is Kai. He's going to get a stand-up. It's a single with a 2-base error by the center fielder. So we got Kai Keamo standing at third base here. He sharply hit that line drive just over the head of the pitcher here. Center fielder ball goes through his legs, and Kai is able to easily stand up at third base. Next batter is the pitcher, Behu Sanchez. Breaking pitch breaks over for strike 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, excuse me. 1 ball, no balls, 1 strikes to Sanchez. Oh, fastball hit up the middle, making the play as a second baseman. Oh! First baseman drops the ball for E3. Scoring on the play was Kai Keamo. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Sanchez, and that's number 12, Loel Albino. Next at the plate is the catcher, number 17, Jaden Soriano. So the Governors add another run here. They lead 8-1 over the Menehunes. Curveball stays inside for ball 1. Base runner is Loel Albino. He's the courtesy runner for Sanchez, who got on because of an error by the first baseman. Another breaking ball catches the corner. It's like a cutter or slider, something that broke. 1 ball, 1 strike to Soriano. Ball is hit foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Soriano. Oh, fastball is popped up to the infield. Shortstop makes that catch there for out number 1. The next batter is the first baseman, number 22, Landon Furukawa. Governors lead here, 8-1. Got a runner on first base in Albino. Curveball breaks over for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Furukawa. There's 1 out in the inning. Another breaking ball, but this time it's a little high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball down low and outside for ball 2. Landon Furukawa, one of 2 valedictorians on this Governor team. Pickoff attempt at first base. Albino dives in safely. Oh, breaking pitch hits Furukawa, so he's going to get aboard. We have runners at first and second. The next batter is the right fielder, number 29, Ryan Morale. Fastball is driven to the gap there. It's going to fall in. Oh, it's off the fence about 2 feet from going over. Scoring is Albino on that play. Ryan Morale hits a double, just a couple feet short of having a home run for himself. Pulling into third base is Landon Furukawa. Wow, that was a nice shot. Next up at the plate, left fielder, number 8, Kaimano Workmeister. Breaking pitch. Stayed outside for ball 1. We've got the score 9-1 here. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Swing and foul. 1-1 to Workmeister. Kaimana, one of 10 seniors on the team. And we got 8 scholars here of the seniors. Pitch is outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1. Kaimana is headed to Minnesota West, and he's also going to be graduating with academic honors as a magna cum laude. Workmeister calls time. Steps out. We got runners at second and third. 1 out in the inning. Breaking ball is hit to the second baseman. Everybody scrambles back. So Kaimana grounds out to the second baseman for a 4-3 put out for out number 2. Our next batter is the second baseman, number 26, Tuan Pham. Ball 1 to Tuan. Tuan is also receiving honors as a senior. He's a cum laude. Hasn't decided on which school he's going to be going to. Pitches down low and outside for ball 2. Saw him earlier today in the library. He had a AP Lit exam. His brain was fried. Probably studying all night last night. Fastball outside for ball number 3. 3-0 to Tuan Pham. 2 outs. Runners at second and third here. Your batter is Tuan Pham. Fastball on the outside part of the plate for strike number 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Good eye. That's ball 4 to Tuan Pham. So bases are loaded. There's timeout on the field. Coach Timmy Arakawa is coming out. The Menahunes is led by Scott Yamada. We're going to have a pitching change here. Number 25. Okay.
Bench over there.
So our new pitcher is number 25, Jake Ferreira. Coach Timmy Arakawa for the Menahunes. He was a member of the 2005 Oahu Stars that ended up winning the Cal Ripken 12 and under out in Aberdeen, Maryland. That was the same year that Eva Beach Little League had won the World Series, so it took away some of the thunder for Timmy Arakawa and the rest of the Oahu Stars, but nonetheless, they were world champions. They defeated Mexico 1-0. That was an incredible game there. A lot of the players went on to play at Moanalua. Timmy Arakawa went on to play at Arkansas and professionally for several years. Timmy is now also an active recruiter to getting students into colleges. So he works for an organization that helps students obtain. I think that was my box. My box is getting windy here out in the field. Blew one of my boxes out of the announcer's booth. But Timmy Arakawa works for an organization that helps students find schools. And he specializes in baseball, obviously, to get scholarships and find places for them to play. Yeah, we're back in action. So we got a pinch runner at first base going in for, that was Tuan, yeah?
Yeah.
For Tuan Pham, and that is Caleb Burgasol. Batter is number 24, Rafael Bergantinos. First pitch is right down the middle for strike number 1. Thank you. Bases are loaded. We got 2 outs. 1 strike on your batter, Bergantinos. Ball down low in the dirt, blocked nicely by the catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitcher is Jake Ferreira. Fastball a little high for ball 2. Fastball pulled foul just by third base coach Owen Omiat there. Two balls, 2 strikes to Bergantinos. Bergantinos, the third baseman for the Governors. Two balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded with 2 outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Fastball hit to the hole. It gets through. 1 run and is in. Waving around is Morale. Here comes the play at the plate. Oh, what a throw from the left fielder, Fukumitsu. Garen Fukumitsu throws a 1-hop strike to home plate Tsugawa to cut down Morale, who's trying to score from second base. However, 1 run came in on that RBI single. So 10, yeah. So 2 runs on this, right? So scored 2 runs. Okay, so for the Governors in the bottom of the 4th inning, scored 2 runs on 2 hits. 2 runners left on base. 1 runner left on base. Yeah. Okay, again, so bottom of the 4th inning, the Governors scored 2 runs on 2 runs.
2 runs.
2 runs on 2 hits.
2 left on. The bases up.
Yeah, there were 2 runners left on base. No, 1 runner came in, so 2 runners. 1 scored, he got out, so there's only 1 runner left on base. 1 runner left on base, and there was 1 Menehune error. So the Governors lead 10-1, and we're going to the top of the 5th inning. Re-entering the game at second base is Tuan Pham.
This is unusual. They get 2 cameras. 2 cameras in center field.
Oh, yeah. First pitch is just outside for ball 1. Batter is the third baseman, number 15, Rylan Lee. 2 balls, no strikes to Lee. Pitch is over for a strike. For strike 1, 2 balls, 1 strike. We're here in the top of the 5th inning. Ball is fisted foul for strike number 2. How come this thing is reversed? Is it? Okay. Oh, a swing and a miss. A high fastball on the outside part of the plate. That's a strikeout for Kamaehu.
Get this one.
Okay, let's switch this and see that. 31. At the plate is number 31, Garen Fukumitsu. Grounds out to the shortstop, Cody Pelor, for out number 2. So is it a correct? Or was it? Oh, okay. Mine was kind of off. Your next batter is a shortstop, number 2, Slate Higa. Yeah, I don't know how come it went backwards. Huh? Ball outside. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball down low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Batter is Slade Higa, the Menehune shortstop. Fastball down low for 3-1. Ball is hit in the air to left center field. Calling for it is Kai Kiyamo, and catching for out number 3. So for the Menehunes in the top of the 5th inning, there were no runs, no hits, no Farrington errors, and no runners left on base. After 4.5 innings, your score, Moanalua Menahunes 1, Farrington Governors 10. Oh, shucks.
Holy shit. Everything
I don't have this one on. I couldn't have as much. I never put the audio for this one on. You have another picture, yeah? 37.
37, 35.
We have a new pitcher on the mound here, number 37, Braylon Lepley.
Rolls up. First and second, no.
So we're in the top of the order again. Cody, yeah? Cody's going to lead off.
He's 1 for 3.
With a double.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Menahunes, number 37, Braylon Lepley. We're in the bottom 4, yeah?
Yeah. No, bottom 5.
Bottom 5. Oh, yeah, bottom 5. That was bottom 4 last week. Not like last week. Last week. Hey, leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Governors is the shortstop, number 20, Cody Pelor. Cody is 1 for 3 he banged a leadoff double in the first inning. Also scored a run. Oh, fastball driven to left center field. Cody was thinking of going to second base, but holds up. So Cody's 2 for 4 on the day with that single. Next up is the Governor's center fielder, number 1, Kai Keamo. Kai has 2 base on balls, a single. So he is 1 for 1 on the day. Fastball down low and outside for ball 1. Cody Pelor is at first base with a leadoff single. Ooh, that was a big swing. Just foul tips it for strike number 1. 1-1 to Kai Keamo. Fastball outside in the dirt. A nice block by Sugawa, keeping Pelor there at first base. 2 balls, 1 strike to Keamo. Oh, fastball at the end of the bat is lined out to center field for out number 1. Pelor retreats back to first base. Bringing up the next batter, your pitcher, number 3, Ehu Sanchez. Ehu is 1 for 3. His first at bat, he got a single. Fastball inside is called a strike. 1 strike on Sanchez. Fastball is hit up in the air. It's going towards left field. Calling for it as a shortstop. He makes the grab out in short left field there for out number 2. Next up with 2 outs is the catcher, number 17, Jaden Soriano. First pitch is over for a strike. Jaden is one of 3 magna cum laudes on the team. Whoa. Fastball was up and in, turning his head and away from getting hit. Soriano. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cody Pelor is at first base. Got on with a leadoff single. Oh, fastball is lifted to left center field, giving chases to the left field. Oh, ball hits the ground. Jaden's up in a double. Cody Pelor comes around to score. Oh, and that is that is a 10-run mercy rule, the differential there. So the game-winning double by Soriano scores Cody Pelor from second base. Your final score: Moanalua Menahunes 1, Farrington Governors 11. So for the second game in a row, there is a walk-off fashion here. The game ends in walk-off fashion with this time Jaden Soriano hitting a double deep left center gap, about a away from the fence, scoring Cody from second base to give him the 11-1 mercy rule. So your Governors improve their record to 4-0 on this season here. They'll be facing Kaiser at 3 o'clock this Saturday. Not sure if we'll be able to stream that game, but we'll keep you posted. So check your emails for who won now.
It's 11-3 in the 15th.
So they'll be facing Kaiser. Kaiser, we're looking at scoring live, is leading 11-3 over Campbell. So it's going to be a good ball game between your Governors and Kaiser. Again, this your final score. The Governors was able to pull out a victory, 11-1 over the Menahune from Moanalua. Game ended by the 10-run rule in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jaden Soriano with that big hit, scoring the 11th run was Cody Pelor. So thank you for tuning in to Farrington Sports Media. Sorry for the beginning of the game. We ran into technical difficulties again. Again, Saturday's game, not sure if we'll be broadcasting it out there, but keep your eyes on your email, and hopefully we'll be able to set something up out there out in Kaiser. All right, thanks for watching and supporting Farrington Athletics. Aloha.